Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Mystery Man and this is episode 3 of the Napoli career mode. So last episode we signed 4 amazing players, and if you want to watch the video, go and watch it. Anyway, now we are jumping into a game against Piemonte Calcio, aka Juventus, and they are a team which are probably going to win the title this season, but if we can beat them, we can challenge for the title. So let's hope we can make them drop some points. So let's get straight into this game. Anyway, now I'm just going to show you the lineups for this game. So this is our usual lineup, but here we go. Wojciech Szczesny starts in goal with Bonucci and De Ligt at the centre back position, Dani Carvajal and Danilo at the full backs, Ramsey, Pjanic, Matuidi and Dybala, and up top Cristiano Ronaldo and Memphis Depay. That is one amazing attack. Anyway, let's get into the highlights. So Ronaldo is now running down on the wing, sees a really nice pass into Paulo Dybala, and Alan can't catch up. Now Paulo Dybala into Cristiano Ronaldo, into Aaron Ramsey, back to Ronaldo, into Ramsey, and Ronaldo scored in the 40th minute. Cristiano Ronaldo has made it 1-0 at home, and Handanovic can't make the save. It's brilliant link-up play from Piemonte Calcio, and they were just a better team here. I don't know if we can beat that. Anyway, here we have the half-time whistle. Not really many highlights in the first half, but let's hope we can get into some good highlights, I guess. Anyway, let's get straight into the second half. Mertens kicks us off, and we move into the second half. Denzel Dumfries now dribbling through, and this is great dribbling from Dumfries and a great pass from Zielinski. Anyway, here's Fabian Ruiz with the drag back into Alan. Alan pushing through, a nice ball into Dries Mertens, and Danilo's got possession back, and it's a throw-in. We've earned ourselves a throw-in. Callahan on his potentially last game for Napoli. His last game for Napoli, probably. Now Alan, brilliant fake shot with the La Croqueta. Alan dribbling through, and the shot, and it's way over the bar, and it's just out for a goal kick. And Szczesny takes this goal kick and boots it wide into Memphis Depay, but Koulibaly retains possession, and Denzel Dumfries now into Fabian. Now Zielinski. Now the drag back into Dries Mertens. Nice fake shot. Dries Mertens running through in the drag back, just outside the box, and the finesse shot, and it's a brilliant goal from Dries Mertens. Amazing goal, as it's his third goal of the season. Running into the box, the drag back just outside of the box, and the finesse is absolutely amazing. Brilliant goal from Dries Mertens, and we have levelled the game up, and we could potentially be getting Piemonte Calcio to be dropping points. Okay, here they go on the attack with Memphis Depay, and now that's brilliant passing as Dybala pushes through, and Dumfries has missed the tackle. Dybala with the shot, and it's a brilliant save from Samir Handanovic. Here we are going to make our 3 substitutions. Mertens, Fabian Ruiz, and Zielinski are going to be coming off for Kalou, Milik, and obviously Elmas, the youngster. With it, I think he's showing great potential, but we have lost the ball here as they get possession back. Anyway, so Piemonte Calcio on the attack. Okay, they have a corner. Dybala takes it short into Pjanic. Now Aaron Ramsey, brilliant, getting Dumfries off the ball, and Dumfries gets the ball back. Now Milik loses it to De Ligt, and now Khedira is on the run as Depay has got through the shot, and then Khedira gets a shot and it's saved by Handanovic, and Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo heads it into the net in the 75th minute, runs into the camera and screams, "Soo!" Absolutely brilliant header from Ronaldo. 50% chance he was going to score, 50% chance we were going to win the header. Brilliant goalkeeping from Handanovic, but we just can't keep the ball out of the net. and that is going to be full time. We have lost our second game of the season against Piemonte Calcio. I'm not disappointed because I wasn't really expecting a win, but I'm happy that we tried and we got a goal past them. That's what makes me proud. Anyway, moving into the press conference, Mertens is continuing his hot run of form. He deserves all the praise. He is as happy as ever. Do you think it was a fair reflection on the game? No, not at all. That was not a fair reflection. We could have at least earned a point. Napoli could not pull level in the second half. I guess we couldn't play our usual game. Yeah, it says what I say in the press conference. Anyway, moving into transfer deadline day, trying to get that message to say that Jose Callahan is out of the club. And that it is. That message, Jose Callahan has been sold for 22.5 million, as that's the money in our budget, and we have got 53.3 million. And I know the player that I want to sign. I want to sign Mikel Oyarzabal. He has a lot of potential and he can grow to be something special for Napoli. So I'm not messing about. I'm already going to offer 38 million. And they want 50 million with a 15% sell-on clause. I'm not arguing. I can afford that. But let's bring it down to 44, see what they say. They want 47.5. Not a bad offer. But I am going to say maybe 45. With a 15% sell-on clause, but we're not going to sell him as we have negotiated a fee for him, and now it's just time to get that contract done. So for the squad role, I'm going to be offering him an important squad role, and he is happy with that. He wants a 5-year deal. I'm fine with that. The longer the better. Does not want a release clause. That's fine. And the wages, he wants a big pay rise, but he deserves it, because he is a top talent. We're going to adjust his wages down to 55k because it's a lot. But he is going to accept those wages, and we have made our last signing of this transfer window. Mikel Oyarzabal has joined Napoli for £45 million, and we are going to change his kit number to the number 10. Because he is going to be that number 10 that just dominates the wings. And I think that's all good. Now let's just get through transfer deadline day. We have signed quite a few players and we have sold a lot of players. So I'm very happy with our transfer business, and I hope that we go pretty far in the league. We have another offer for Luperto. I'm just going to straight up reject that from Ajax. I'm probably going to loan him in the next window, but I don't believe that there is enough time to sell or loan out Luperto. As we move into 3 hours of the window, and now 2, and we've had a transfer offer. I'm hoping for an offer for Ospina because I don't really want him. And Openda is also in talks with PSG. I don't really care. I mean, Luis Openda, we sold him. I mean, we didn't really want to sign him. I mean, we did, but he just rejected the contract. Anyway, we move. The last hour of transfer deadline day. And we are going to end deadline day by just looking at all the deals that have happened. So the most expensive deal is Jose Maria Jimenez, going from Atletico Madrid to Liverpool. Then you've got Sane to Barca, Busquets to Bayern. There's some pretty big deals. Obviously, Depay to Piemonte Calcio, and Oyarzabal has actually got in the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He got into the top 7 of most expensive transfers. I'm very happy that we signed him because we wouldn't have a winger. Gabriel Jesus has joined Atletico Madrid, and this is what I noticed. They have information. They don't have information on Gabriel Jesus, but they do have information on Jamie Vardy going to Dortmund. Like, Jamie Vardy wouldn't go to Dortmund in real life. It's not realistic. Come on, EA. Higuain has gone to Manchester United for 40.4 million. That's a lot of money for Gonzalo Higuain. And there is the Alaba deal, which we also swapped Fernando Llorente, and he's gone to Bayern. And well, this is all of our transfer business for this season. So just take a look, and then we can get back into the game. So Dumfries, Gulam, Akanji, Callahan, Oyarzabal. It's been a very productive window, and from there we have 7.64 million as we leave transfer deadline day. Very happy that we've done that. Transfer deadline day has ended. And this is what I'm very interested in. I know a little tactic. I'm going to find a 5-star scout, Marco Ferrari. This is something which you probably do not know about. I'm going to scout Italy for 6 months, and I'm going to look for goalkeepers. Because he's a 5-star scout, he's going to come back with amazing players, goalkeepers. And once we get these goalkeepers, I'm going to train them. And then once they've been trained, they're going to be worth a lot of money. And I think you can see where I'm going here. It's a really good way to earn some funds. So I think this is a very clever way. And I didn't really think of this. I saw it in a video. But I really like the idea of this. And if you can see here, we've spent 117 million. But we have made profit as well. So there we go, adjusting our budget to £3 million. And here we go. This is, I'm going to set up another instruction in our scouting network. I'm going to look for players whose contracts are running out. So in the January window, we can make some pre-contract signings, which means that we can sign a player whose contract is running out for free, and they will join next season. So that is it for now, and we'll see how the scouting goes. So I'm going to see if there are any positions or attributes that I want to see to maybe look at the scouting, but I'm not a big fan of that. I'm only looking for pre-contract signings. As we move into this next game against Sampdoria, Oyarzabal will or will not be getting his debut. I do not remember. I think he does. Yes, he plays Cam in the reserves team because we have the Champions League soon, so we need to rest our players for then. And our first game of the Champions League is against Genk, so let's hope that we can win this game against Sampdoria, which we are going to simulate with the reserves team. And as you can see, Oyarzabal is in the team, and we have got a 2-1. We have got a win with Oyarzabal and Milik scoring the goals. That's a brilliant debut from Oyarzabal, scoring his first goal. And as you can see, the Champions League is starting. First game against Genk, and I really think we can get a win. So here we are. The Champions League is about to start. So let's get straight into this game against Genk. We are going to move Oyarzabal out, and we're going to bring Elmas back into the team. Here we go. Obviously Meret is in goal for the reserves team, just to clarify. And there we go, Office, and Koulibaly says that he's worried about a bit of speculation. Don't worry, Kalidou, you are our main centre-back. So obviously you're going to play in the Champions League against Genk. So let's just get straight into this game. So let's just train our players up. These are the players I'm training, but it will change after these youth academy players come in. But I do really want to focus on training Meret the most out of all of our players. So here we are into the game, and this is the lineup for the Genk side. We are playing at the Genk Stadium, I do believe, and this will be one very interesting game as they've got players in the names of Bongonda and Ito on the wings, and they are very quick, and I know that. So without further ado, let's get straight into this Champions League game. In the 8th minute, here we go. Here's Zielinski, fake shot and stop. The drag back, brilliant skill from Piotr Zielinski. He's doing really well here. Into Insigne, Insigne and the deflection, and it's already gone in. 10 minutes played and we have scored our first goal. And please, I did not try and do that celebration. It's Insigne's signature celebration. I did not know that, and I just naturally click A when I score. So that is not my fault, but that is a brilliant goal from Insigne, deflected off the goalkeeper. No chance for any defenders, and we have made it 1-0, and that is the first goal of our Champions League campaign. We are in the second half now, as Alaba bursts down the wing, sees Insigne. Insigne, can he score? He sweats it, and Dries Mertens scores his 4th goal of this season. Brilliant goal from Dries Mertens, and we have made it 2-0 in the Champions League group stages. I did just sweat it, but I wanted to make sure that we scored the goal, and it's 2-0 for Napoli. This is going to be a brilliant game. We're going to make substitutions. Kalou is coming in for Oyarzabal. That is going to be a very productive substitution, as they've got the ball and they have scored, but they're not celebrating as they know it's only a consolation. And what on earth was that goal? I mean, we got the ball and then we passed it out. They got the ball back and they shot, and Handanovic was caught off guard, and Mats Moller-Daeli has scored his first goal in the Champions League. Anyway, they tried to get on the attack, but Dumfries does what Dumfries does. Fabian Ruiz into Dries Mertens, 88th minute. Can we score a goal to secure the win? And Fabian Ruiz certainly does that. It's 3-1 to Napoli away at Genk, and we have made it 3-1. Brilliant play from Dries Mertens, seeing the run of Fabian Ruiz, and he just does what he does with his left foot. Amazing play, and we have made it 3-1 to secure the victory in the Champions League. Fabian Ruiz, well done. In the 90th minute, we have done it. And with the 2 minutes of extra time, I don't think there will be any more action, as we're already halfway through it. 40, 50, and there it is, the final whistle. Napoli have beaten Genk 3-1 at the home stadium, the Wall Stadium. Insigne and Mertens share the man of the match with a 9.1. Just brilliant from all of our players. And Zielinski gets an 8.2 from his performances in that match. And that means that we go top of the group if Liverpool beat Salzburg by 1 goal or less. I don't know if that's possible. But Alan is continuing his hot run of form. He must keep momentum. That's all good. Yes, Genk had every reason to think that they were defeated, but let's just not comment. We don't want to talk bad about them. Could today's game gone differently? No. But I'm just going to say time to focus on our next match, as we have got Lys, and Milik wants to play. I mean, he doesn't want to play, he's thanking us, but I am going to play the reserves team against Lys, or Lithe, or however you say it. I don't know how to say it because they're a newly promoted side. Antonio Rizzo says that's all he can find in Italy. I'm not really bothered about that. But let's get into this press conference against Lys. Oyarzabal, we won't see him this game, but it's fine. We made him happy. Does the team have the quality to get back on track? Anything can happen. Honestly, anything can happen. We could be coming top 4. We could be coming bottom half of the league. We never know. But we just have to try our best, I guess. Anyway, we will not take any more questions, as we have got the next game, against Lys, at their stadium. Can we win this game? Yes, we can. It's a hat-trick for Arkadiusz Milik. It's a hat-trick. Oh, wow. A hat-trick. You don't see that every day. You do not see that every day. I'm very proud of Milik for scoring 3 goals, 2 goals and a penalty, I believe. But I'm not sure about the first goal because it was too early on for me to see. Anyway, we have another game against Cagliari, which we will simulate, I think. Let's just take a look. Which we will simulate. We currently stand 6th in the league. Another scout saying that it's all he can find in England. I'm not really bothered, as I said before. That is going to be the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to subscribe if you're new, and if you haven't already, hit that like button and don't forget that notification bell. That's all from me. Peace out.